About you, you're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move, how to move.
What's going down, T Subs, T Squad? Happy Monday to every last one of y'all. So check this out. I ain't did one of these in almost about 3 weeks, going on a month now. And when I mean these, I mean the pre-recorded. As far as news, gossip, and all that ish go. So make sure to follow the social medias if y'all had that, preferably the Twitter as well as the Instagram. Make sure to follow those. Make sure to follow the second channel, Gags with T. If you have any type of tea that you would like to send me and you're not on social media, email me, tlsmithteatalk at gmail.com. If those of you guys that would like to donate to the channel, the PayPal and Cash App is available right along with the join button. I also have a Venmo. And if anybody want that information, let me know in the comments or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm not about to be before y'all long, but I saw this and I just felt the need to say something about it because it came across my timeline and I just wanted to say something. So yeah, I'm saying something. And it just is what it is. So y'all know Love and Marriage Huntsville has been back on. We're already in episode 4, I believe it is, and we all know what happened at the beginning of the season between Marquez, Ken, and Trisha on the show. And we all know how it nearly came to blows in the episode between Ken and Marquez. And allegedly Marquez said that he was going to come back through there with the fofo and all of the rest of that foolishness. And now all of that was alleged. I don't know if that ever been like found out, but that's what they said. So y'all know that situation went down, that whole thing happened, and we haven't seen Marquez as of lately. There was episode 1 and 2, so he hasn't been in these past 2 episodes. And he did let us know that he was asked not to come back after that whole situation went down and took place. And y'all know after that situation happened, how Marquez came out and responded to Carlos King, basically blaming Carlos King for what went on between the three of them, and basically blaming Carlos King, in my opinion, for the issues that went on between his family and all of the foolishness and blah, blah, blah. You know, he was real pissed at Carlos. This was around the time he did his interview with Queen Sheba, and he was basically laying out all of this blame on Carlos and production as to why he got made out to look the way he did and how his family got made out to look the way it did and blah, 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 blah. Y'all remember how that situation happened, right? Well, not too long ago, I would say maybe a couple days or so ago, maybe after the episode or whatnot, Marquez, aka Miss Mammies, decided that he wanted to come out and make this statement right here. So it says, at the Carlos King, I want to take a moment to apologize and acknowledge my prior actions aimed at you personally. After speaking with you, I can admit that I had an emotional reaction at the time, but since then I've been doing the work, getting counseling, focusing on healing my mental health and family. I'm truly grateful for the conversation we had that night. It stuck with me and it helped me start seeing things differently from your perspective. Thank you. And hey, maybe one day you'll let me back on the show so I can tell my story the right way this time. Then he made another post right after that saying, I'm the storyline 100. Read it again. At the Carlos King, I want to take a moment to apologize and acknowledge my prior actions aimed at you personally. After speaking with you, I can admit that I had an emotional reaction at the time, but since Then I've been doing the work, getting counseling, focusing on healing my mental health and family. I'm truly grateful for the conversation we had that night. It stuck with me and helped me start seeing things differently from your perspective. Thank you. And hey, maybe one day you'll let me back on the show so I can tell my story the right way this time. And then the second one says, I'm the storyline 100. um, Now I don't really know how y'all feel about it. I don't really know how y'all feel about it, but I'm a little sus. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not a little sus. I'm very sus. I'm very sus because see, this is a far cry from the last post you did before you went and ran your mouth on Queen Sheba's interview and spilled tea that wasn't supposed to have been spilled because the season wasn't even out yet. It's a far cry from that moment, and then you did your punk ass interview, and then now his words to you that night stuck with you, and it made you want to do better. Even though after that situation, you went and ran your mouth to Queen Sheba, and you blamed him for all of the issues, turmoils that your family was going through, and then now you want to apologize and then you want to add the caveat, oh, hey, by the way, maybe next time I can get on the show and you can allow me the chance to tell my story the right way. No, we don't want you back, Miss Mamas. We don't want you back because here's the gag. We don't want Ken nor Trisha. We don't. The gag is, I really feel like now that you're not back on, they don't have much to really talk about. So I will agree with you in your second slide when you say you're their storyline. That is true. That is true, Miss Mammies, and I will totally give you that. I do not feel we're going to get much of anything else for real from them, other than Ken constantly begging for the divorce to be finalized so that he can marry her. We did not want that last season. I can for sure let you know we're not going to go for it this season. Now I agree with him on that, but no, Miss Mamas, I don't no. Your story is done. Your story is done. We know what happened. You all but admitted to everything that Trisha said that you did at this point. So there's really not a story for you to tell. And if you do got a story, nigga, click your button on Instagram and tell your story, or get you a YouTube channel like everybody else do on reality TV that's not on there no more. Nene got one, Kenya got one, Portia got one, and she's still on the damn show. Dr. Elaine done been damn had one. Mean got one. Like, do that. But we damn sure don't need you back on the show to tell your story that's already been told. We don't need to know your side. What happened, happened, and it's done. I I personally don't need to see Miss Mama's back on LMH because then that would mean we would have to have Latricia and Ken around. And I don't want them. Like, I'm over them. I'm sick of them. They're giving absolutely nothing other than the same. They're just like the Fletchers. Like, I really feel like we can X them and find a new couple somewhere else. All right. I'm more than sure we can find somebody else somewhere else. Or you could just keep it with the people that's there now. And we ain't got to worry about getting nobody new. One or the other. But I can for sure tell you, we don't need you, Miss Mamas. We don't need you, Miss Mammy. Thank you, but no thank you. Make you a channel and you can tell your side from that way. Okay, because it's tied and through. Period. But that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. For me, I feel like it's a play to get him. And to be real, I wouldn't be shocked if Ken and Trisha put his ass up to it. Because I really felt like they realized that now that he's gone, they really don't have much. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if all three of them was in cahoots together, trying to play up in all our faces to come to Carlos King with the bullshit. I wouldn't be too shocked. I ain't gotta have it. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know if y'all feel like it's sincere. Let me know if y'all like me and feel like this hoe is just a stunt queen. All three of them are. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Let me know your thoughts. I'm gone. Bye.